Hello, beautiful soul, and welcome to Yoga with Concha. My name is Concha, and welcome, okay? I am your wellness and holistic mystic, okay? Today, we are going to be stretching the legs, and we're going to be getting a little bit into the feet, well, because you know what? We've been stagnant, quite stagnant here in quarantine, and today is a good day. It seems like an excellent day to stretch out our legs, to get our feet, right? To get our body and our hips, all right? So I am so excited. So let's begin. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, get your water bottle, get your glass of water, whatever it is that you need, and join me, right? You can sit in your living room, you can do this anywhere. You can even go into the park, get a blanket and do this in the grass. And that's kind of what I'm doing over here, right? I mean, I am just here outdoors. It's a beautiful thing, right? The air is so fresh and it feels so nice, honey. So let's begin, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and let's take the right leg, and I'm gonna face you, but I'm also gonna switch so you can see what we're doing, okay? So let's take the right leg behind us, okay? And we're gonna just take a little twist to the left here, right? Just taking a little twist here. This is one of my favorite poses right now because this is such a good liver and gallbladder detox. And you know, if your eyes are like a little bit foggy, like the color, the literal color in your eyes, if they're a little bit foggy, then you know that you got a little bit of something stuck in that liver, right? And energetically, liver, there's a lot of anger in the liver, right? Like the kidneys have fear, right? So we want to get all that out, right? So let's take one more breath. Good. And let's come back to center and let's do the same thing on the other side. So let's say you're experiencing anger in a moment, you're not sure how to release it, right? You want to release it in a healthy way. So what you got to do is you could do a few things, right? You could either journal it out. That's what I've been doing. It's like journaling has been so therapeutic. I used to be like, oh, that takes so long, right? Journaling, oh my gosh. Or if you're not a journaler, you could breathe it out, right? You're going to be sitting through some very intense feelings, and it might take a little bit of time. It might take a few hours even. But if you belly breathe, right, belly breaths, you could really release a lot of that tension, right? So we breathe slow, steady, deliberately through the belly. And we can release by just letting our central nervous system catch up to those feelings, right? And reset them. All right. So let's go ahead and take the right leg. Let's extend it down the mat. Your left foot is going to be on the inside of the thigh. All right. And this right leg is just extended in front of you, not out to an angle. And let's go ahead and just fold on down. All right. So another way you can release any emotions that are coming up is like, you know, I've seen it on Instagram, yoga girl punching a pillow, right? So there's another way you can let it out. You can let it out any way as long as you're not hurting anybody or hurting yourself, of course, okay? Sometimes what I like to do is go to my car, go drive somewhere, journal, and just yell at my journal, right? And I say sorry to my journal. I'm so sorry. But sometimes I gotta let that out, right? And if someone's walking by, I'm like, oh God, like they probably think I'm crazy. But you know what? If I'm letting it out in a healthy way, then that's what matters. All right, so let's take the left hand, reach it for the outer edge of the right leg, the right foot, and let's twist toward the right. Take a few breaths into that lower left side. Right, you feeling that? You feel that? I'm feeling it. I am definitely feeling it. Right, let's take another breath here. Good, good. And then let's come right back up. And let's fold, let's go ahead and fold, go in the other leg first, okay? So we're going to take the right leg in, left leg extends down the mat. All right, good. And let's go ahead and fold down over that left leg. So this is the thing about stretching, right? I mean, it seems so boring sometimes. We're like, oh my God, this is so boring, right? It took me literally so many weeks of my friend begging me to go to yoga because I was like, I'm not going to do that. That sounds so boring. But then I started to get into yoga and I was like, wow, this is freaking amazing, right? It's a game changer, baby. All right, let's take the right hand to the outer edge of the left leg and let's twist left. Gazing over the left shoulder. Breathing into it right here, baby. You got it. You got this. Good. Take some breaths. Notice how beautiful it smells. I don't know about you, but for me, it smells so fresh out here. Good. Good. And then let's come right back up to seated, okay? This time, we're going to take the left leg in. We're going to take the right leg out. We ain't going to do the hokey pokey, but I'll tell you what we are going to do. Let's point the toes of your right foot toward you. Flex the foot. Flex it toward you. And then point the toes forward, just kind of like a ballerina. And then point them back toward you. You can even hold your foot, or if you have a strap, hold it, or if you have like a towel, you can hold it. That's a really good idea, taking the towel to hold it. All right. And then let's swirl the ankle out, wiggle the toes, massaging maybe the ankle, the calf, right here. Right, getting into it, yes. And then we're going to slide the right hand down, reach the left fingertips toward the right toes. All right, this is one of my favorites. Oh, it feels so good. And we're not going to stay here for too long because what I want to do is let's fold forward here. Let's fold forward. This one is the sweet spot, baby, right? That inner thigh goodness. All right, so fold forward right over center line. Right over center line. Good. 2 more breaths. Good. Let's slowly come back up. And remember, you know what? You can pause this video if you're like, damn, I want to do that a little bit longer. Pause the video, right? Okay. Let's take the right leg in. Let's take the left leg out. Let's point the toes toward you. Flexing the foot here. Flexing the foot is going to be good for the sciatic nerve. Pointing the toes is going to get more of the hamstring area. Okay, so it feels like there's a little bit of a difference. That's because there is a difference. Okay, so let's point, let's flex, let's swirl it out. Curl the toes in, flex the toes. And then let's slide that hand down. Reach that right hand up. Take a moment to pause and breathe right here, right now. All right, connecting into your own beautiful energy. Yes, your own beautiful energy. Good, 1 more breath. And then we're going to take it into that fold forward, that forward fold here. Ooh, honey, that is the good stuff right there. Right, you can feel that. You can feel that. So juicy. And let's hold it right here, right? I'm not going to walk my hands forward because, it's just a bunch of, like, grassy stuff. My allergies have been crazy, right? I mean, it might look like, I got red eyes and all that stuff just because I've been sneezing all day, let me tell you. Right? So, I'm going to keep my hands off the grass. All right, but let's fold forward. Take a moment. It's good on the inner thighs, right? Okay, yeah. And then let's take it into a little wide-legged stance, right? Now, this might be really challenging for you, right? Because this was really challenging for me until I got a little bit more flexible. But let's try it, okay? We're going to take the hand over to one side, and we're going to take it over to the other side. Now, you can keep the same status, like kind of going side to side, or you can feel free to sweep the body forward, right? Depending on how flexible you are. This might be something you work up to. This is something that I probably have worked up to. I remember seeing my sister's husband do this, and I was like, what is he doing? Like, he's like this big guy, but he's so flexible. I'm like, dude, how do you do that? But I guess he's been stretching since he was a little baby. All right, let's come right back up, and let's bring the feet together, knees open, and now we're gonna really massage the legs. Right? If you watched my yoga video about the heart opening sequence, I mentioned the same thing, right? Which is that, you know, when we eat a lot of sugar, and I'm not saying that I'm not guilty of eating a ton of sugar, honey, especially in quarantine, but when we do eat a lot of sugar, energetically it sticks in the legs, and it's a little bit more challenging for us to feel grounded. Okay, so what we want to do is massage our legs, our calves, our body, so that we can get grounded, so that we can root down to the earth, so we can release that heavy energy. Because let me tell you, Gaia is evolving. Her energy is raising so fast. She's like, y'all know what? If y'all can't come along with me, I'm going. So it's a good thing. Right? It's a good thing, but we got to keep up with her, right? By taking care of our bodies too, right? We got to take care of Earth. We got to take care of our bodies. But anyways, you know, I'm just preaching to the choir because I know y'all know this. But let's massage the feet. And I want to talk to you about massaging the feet, okay? So we're going to take the right foot and just hold it in, and just take that left foot on top here. Okay? And we're going to hold the foot, the hands, the main fingers on the bottom of the foot, the thumbs right on the top center, right? And we know that each part of the bottom of the foot has a different relationship with each of the organs, the tongue, the different parts of the body, right? So we want to massage every single part of the bottom of the foot, from the heel to the toes, okay? And then we're going to get around the ankle, massaging the ankle. And when you get up to the ankle right here, if you go around it in this circle, you're really getting into the lymphatic space. Okay, that's where we hold a lot of the toxin garbage that we eat, that we're breathing. And then let's take it from here and massage the top of the foot. Here's another lymphatic space, right? We want to massage the top of the foot because then it's helping drain. And this might make you super thirsty, so feel free to drink that water, baby. Drink that water. All right, good. And then we're going to take our toes and we're going to swirl our toes one at a time. And we want to go clockwise every time with the toes, because that's going with the body's energy, right? Going with energetics, right? I did a polarity training, polarity energy healing. And this is a polarity move right here. So we want to go clockwise with all the toes. You can take as much time as you want on these toes. Right, one at a time. Going all the way down, baby. Yeah. Good. Oh my gosh, my feet already feel good. And then take your toes, curl them in, stretch all the toes forward. And then curl them back like you're stretching them all back. Right? Want to give our feet that nice rub down. And then let's take the foot and we're going to take the foot in clockwise motion. This is energetically very healing. And while we're doing that, massage the bottom of the leg here. Just hold it really tight, squeeze it, right? A firm grip. We're not really massaging, but we're giving it a firm grip. And this energetically is going to revive your body. Revive it, baby. All right, good. Good. Let's take it out, right? We're going to just take a little, All right, let's go ahead and take that left leg in. Let's take the right leg on top. And we're going to do the same thing. So holding your foot, massage your thumbs on the bottom of the feet. Just like that. Going from toes to heel. Getting all around the heel. And you know what? If you have lotion, honey, you're going to want to get some of that lotion and rub it on your feet. Okay? So massage it out. And then let's get into the ankle, going around in a circle. And when I say go around a circle, press your thumb around the ankle bone, right? Because that's where the lymphatic space is draining. I can feel that my body is like, get me some water now. And then the top of the foot, right? So let's take a moment. Either that or my allergies are like, hey, we're back. Are you about to do this? All right. And then let's take the toes, and even though we're on the opposite foot, still take it in a clockwise motion. Take your toes in a clockwise motion, because that is going to be very good energetically for the feet. No joke. Good. Ooh, that feels good, right? Yeah. That feels good. Even though I'm sniffling, I don't have the Rona, okay? I got some allergies. All right. All right. So then after you swirl all of your toes, ooh, that pinky toe feels extra good. Let me take an extra moment. That feels good, honey. Then we're going to curl the toes back, pressing them back. And then curl the toes forward toward you, right? Ooh, I just snapped that. That felt good. And then, beautiful. And then let's take the whole foot and let's do those clockwise motion. Good. Good. And let's release that leg, right? Stretch it out. Good. Swirl out the wrists, pump the hands just because we've been massaging. Let's roll out the neck just because we want it to be well balanced. Good. Palms together. Beautiful work, yogis. Thank you so much for joining me for this amazing sequence. And I will see you all for the next video next week on Tuesday. Okay, so my name is Concha, the Wellness and Holistic Mystic, your intuitive yogi coach. Right, I got 2 names I'm going by. Those are them, right? And actually, those are more than 2. Anyways, like this video, give me a little thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you all for the next video. Okay? Mwah. Bye!